Paki-subscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Oo, magsusubscribe kami!
Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Cavaliers. A prototype 3-and-D swingman with great strength and versatility, DeAndre Hunter, a critical piece as they make their game plan against the Pacers. Cavs, Pacers, up next on 2K Sports. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Ty Jerome, then it's Thompson, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the one and the two positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today. Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Garland hits them both. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a three-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Here's Hunter. Back to the basket by Indiana on the other end. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And then Turner with the defender.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Mobley, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Turner. Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Garland. 15 in his last outing. And here's Hunter from the arc. Cleveland again missing. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the inside. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Mathurin against Hunter. Back to Thompson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that block sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Halliburton against Garland.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Cleveland again missing. Here's Mr. Clutch. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Mobley. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. To the middle. Thompson passes to Jerome. Garland against Halliburton. And Here's Hunter from the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam, the pass to Matherin. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Jerome. Garland with the ball. Now here's Hunter. To end the drought. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Saw the play unfold. Matherin got out ahead on the break.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Well, we have a chance to hear.
Magsimula ang laro, paki-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel, follow Hoops Gaming, at bigyan ito ng like. Kung hindi, dudurugin kita sa laro.
Re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, chums, appreciate the report. Jerome, that's good.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Mr. Clutch has got 8.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, Matherin. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He tries for 3. Missed it. 4 for 8 in a contest. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Garland. Here's Jerome. Defended by Halliburton. Thompson against Matherin. Here's Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Now here's Garland. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And Turner with the block. And they get it back. Hunter against Matherin. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Hunter. Takes the 3. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Turner. Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Thompson. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
This is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Cleveland calls timeout. And as the
Subscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Magsusubscribe kami!
Players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. They still need this. Jerome passes to Mobley. The putback. Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Halliburton. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Wow, you have to love decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Down it goes. A great assist by Halliburton.
Number 7.
Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland, and the basket is good. Mr. Clutch has got 15.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
On the wing, Thompson. Oh, there's the alley. Matherin with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. That one falls. He's got 17.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Inside. With the teardrop. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mobley.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that one is hammered home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Garland. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Jerome. 14 points for him last game against Indiana. Out to Mobley. The three is up. Indiana with a rebound. Mr. Clutch has got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And it's good. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Number 7.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Okoro, no good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Neesmith passes to Mr. Clutch. He puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Mr. Clutch has got 25 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. No good. Unable to win this run. Pacers leading by 22. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Porter. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Neesmith passes to Mr. Clutch. Oh, from deep. Counted from distance. 28 points for him.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Mobley outside. Outside Strus. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Mr. Clutch has got 31 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Aaron Neesmith picks one up, and Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
LBA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Here's Tyson after the basket by Indiana on the other end. They need this. Strus. Oh, nice D from Walker.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And he gets the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cleveland again missing. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three. Pure from three-point range.
Number 7.
Mr. Clutch has got 34 points. We're at the end of the first and 1 point already in this one. It's the Pacers running away with it. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Subscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Magsusubscribe kami!
New group, and a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Tyson comes in for Hunter. Jerome's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Merrill. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got Darius Garland. Also Ty Jerome out there. Max Strus is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Tyson in at the 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Mr. Clutch. Drops in the 3. Mr. Clutch has got 37.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here's Indiana now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now here's McConnell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Indiana.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Garland up top. He's marked by McConnell. And he's going for the lob!
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Here's Mr. Clutch. The three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Strus against Matherin. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. Clock at 4. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. Right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Porter Jr. comes in for Jerome. About halfway through the year now, Doris, some teams that started off well have run into trouble.
Brian, doesn't it almost feel like an inevitability that over the course of such a long season, adversity is bound to set in? And sometimes it takes many forms. Sometimes it's as simple as an injury. Sometimes you've had a tough stretch of games, maybe 4 or 5, on the road against tough competition, and then you get your confidence shaken a little bit. This is the beauty of the league. Winning is hard.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Strus with it. Picked up by Matherin. Pass to Porter. A minute 42 left to play in the second quarter. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Here's Mr. Clutch. 2 points. That one goes. Mr. Clutch has got 40 in the game.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
The drive by Porter. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Pass to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. On target from range. McConnell's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Dyson. Walker covering.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. Well, the Pacers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. On the wing, Matherin. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Porter. And yes! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Pass to Tyson. Okoro outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Drains the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 54 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Walker. Then there's Benedict Matherin. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Garland. And the three off target.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's Walker. Finished off the break. Walker's got his first points of the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Mobley. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Back to Jerome. Outside Hunter. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. That shot missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Siakam against Mobley. Over to the left wing. He shoots a 3. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Good. Hunter's got 6. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Mr. Clutch. It's rebounded by Cleveland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Here's Jerome. 10 points for him. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Siakam, the fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Jerome passes to Thompson. Garland with the ball. Turner covering. Garland, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Another one falls for Indiana.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Mathurin with a steal. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, he tries a 3. And got it! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Garland with the ball, and Walker picks him up defensively.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And what you like about Mathurin, he brings the energy.
Here's Jerome. He's got 10. Pass to Garland. Now here's Thompson. Turner covers, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Benedict Mathurin.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Mobley to win the run. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Thompson passes to Hunter. And the layup falls. Hunter's got 10.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Indiana has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Oh, deflected. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jerome's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the drive. And that basket makes it 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Turner inside, working on Thompson. Nice shot by Turner.
From the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Siakam, pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Siakam gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Thompson outside. Outside Hunter. Here's Jerome. 12 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tristan Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for Walker. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Tyson, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Hunter. Mel, he's checked in for Jerome. And it's Porter Jr. in for Darius Garland. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. And Toppin pulls it down. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Porter. 6 to shoot. Toppin outside. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Toppin's got 5 now.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam.
First team foul. Onto the court for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson.
Here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make-all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's Mr. Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Jackson, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Neesmith on the wing. Another three for Indiana.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Well, Cleveland's shooting just about 33% since this second half started.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Tyson. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Nembhard outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Toppin. Fades and shoots. Another one falls for Indiana.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Porter looks it over. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Nembhard. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Porter Jr. The Cavaliers.
Subscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Oo, magsusubscribe kami!
Hunter's checked in for Tyson. Jerome comes in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Merrill. Pacers on D. Okoro outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hunter passes to Jerome. Here's Okoro. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Okeke comes in for Hunter. Green's checked in for Jerome. And it's Porter Jr. in for Darius Garland. The offensive rebound. Outside for Porter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Jackson. Walker with it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. They get it again. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hey, expanding his range. Back to Jackson. They shoot again, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal
Greg,
foul.
you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Porter, the pass to Okoro. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today. and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Here's Mr. Clutch. From the arc. Another one falls! Amazing!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Porter the pass to Okoro. To the right side. Pass to Green. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Mr. Clutch. Now here's Jackson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Looking to end the run. Porter's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Okoro. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Shot is up. That one a little long.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the board.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now here's Porter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Porter. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Green covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Porter. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G.